Wait till you see the strap, guys. You will die. Absolutely die. So this is going to be an interesting unboxing because I feel like I'm going to divide the nation. I think there is going to be some people that absolutely love this bag and there's going to be some people that absolutely hate it. So let's see which one you are. All right, you can hear it. There is something going on, but there is the most gorgeous, small little dust bag. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this. So, it's a gorgeous little flat bag in a brown, but it has the most incredible, huge wooden chain. It also has a wooden closure here. The Chanel is also wooden. This brown leather is gorgeous. And then there's also these huge gold rings on top. I mean, have you seen anything like this before? When I first opened it, I was like, whoa, the chain is so full on compared to this tiny, tiny little bag. But when I wore it, there was no, I thought that the chain would be really polarizing and it wasn't. So you will see in the mod shots a little bit later. But let's have a look at this bag. It is the small, I think it's the 19 centimeter. It's a really small flat bag. I believe it's a similar size to my white pearl one. I will show you guys that in the comparison, but it feels the same size as that. You know, there's a little bit of space on the sides. There are no feet. The back has the little card, useless card pocket that Chanel's known for. And then there's also Chanel on these top rings. And it's just a one bucket construction. There is a little card pocket at the back there. Nothing at the front but the microchip. So no zipper pocket in this. I mean, it is really small, so I'd be really surprised if there was one, but it is small. There is the gorgeous Chanel plate here as well. All looking beautiful. This chain though. And I gotta say, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed that the chain does not come off. This little ring looks like it does come off. The way it's designed looks like one of those clippy ones, which I think would have been absolutely genius, but it's actually screwed in place, so it's not going to come off. I actually thought that if they could take that off, you could wear it as a clutch, you could add a handle, you could add another strap if you didn't want the wooden strap for whatever reason. Sometimes you want to switch it up, you know, if it just sort of doesn't go with your outfit. I mean, I don't know. I love how interesting it is. It is so different from any of my other bags when it comes to this chain detail. But yeah, I just wish they made it removable, because I think that would have been better. I also thought there was going to be a top handle with this, because the way it looked in the photo was like this, and it looked so gorgeous that I thought that this was a top handle and the strap was a normal Chanel strap. But then I got it and was like, whoa. Obviously didn't look at the photos well enough. Look, I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. I'm not sure. I like how interesting it is, but I'm not sure. I will say this, guys, until you fill this bag, it's gonna be quite top heavy. So this chain is not super heavy for the thickness of the chain, but it does weigh quite a bit compared to the bag. So it's always gonna fall first and the bag will fall second, if that makes sense. So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit of a weighty chain if you add all the chains, but when you're holding it like this, it's not heavy at all. But I think all together, it can be quite heavy. Okay, the first comparison I wanna do is with my white Chanel pearl bag, and I actually think the white Chanel pearl bag might be larger, just slightly. I don't know, maybe not. The leather of this brown one is quite thick, like it's a little bit puffy, whereas this one, the white one is puffy too. I think it's probably the same. I've just worn this one a little bit more. but it looks nearly the same in size. A little bit of a different construction on the side here. You can see this one's got a bit of a pleat going on, and this one doesn't. It's just got a chain. I do think too that the brown one is wider, so maybe the brown is bigger, but you can see the white's a little bit longer. So they're pretty much the same size. We're talking a centimetre or two, and it's not really making a huge difference to the internals. So very much on par. Next comparison I want to do is the black wallet on chain. This I just wanted to give you guys a size comparison. They're very similar. Obviously the wallet on chain is quite skinny, very skinny. And the wallet on chain, you can't really fit like a hand sanitizer in there, you know? You can fit a small lipstick, that sort of thing. Whereas this, you can fit wider items, which is really handy. I'm gonna show you guys the base. See that? So skinny, that wallet on chain. It's really just cards, phone, keys, you know. Whereas this, you could put a little bit of makeup, hand sanitizer, packet of mints, whereas this probably isn't gonna fit. And the last comparison I wanna do with this cute little flat bag is the Mini Kelly. Now I chose this Mini Kelly because of the gold color. I wanted to give you guys a bit of a comparison with the colors and how this flat bag will look up against the gold color in Hermes. So if you like this color or you think it's too yellow or too orange, you can sort of see this brown color is a really beautiful muted brown. I can't really describe the color. It's not a terracotta and it's not a tan. So it's definitely darker than a tan, but I want to give you guys a bit of a color comparison there. Actually a really beautiful cool tone brown, I find. But you can have a look here. I definitely think that the Chanel is larger than the Mini Kelly. You guys know the Mini Kelly has a lot of issues when it comes to sizing, fitting things in, just because it's such a structured bag. Whereas this one is softer, it's a little bit more, you know, maneuverable, I feel. So last comparison. All right, we're gonna head into the mod shots now. There are not too many ways to wear this bag, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys me hand holding this bag like a clutch. Now, obviously, I cannot get rid of the chain, so it is going to be tricky taking this out to dinner and not letting it overpower you, but you never know. Maybe if your hubby's into bondage, maybe he'll like it. I don't know. So I'm going to show you guys handheld, but really it's not a great handheld bag, not like some of my other ones, because this chain is quite weighty and heavy. I'll show you this on the shoulder, how low it actually drops. And you know, it's doable. It's doable on the shoulder. It is quite low. I would definitely recommend crossbody for this bag. The balance will be really great with the weight as well, so you're not feeling like you're lugging around a huge chain. It's not going to go with everything, guys, but I just wanted to show you guys crossbody, what it looks like. I've worn something very plain today, very basic. I didn't want to wear something too casual because I just feel like this is already kind of casual with the wood. So I was trying to kind of dress a little bit smart to show you guys how you can kind of wear this bag. So hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea. I just wore light colors, but really, you know, I think a jeans and a t-shirt would obviously work as well. But these brown tones are kind of gorgeous. So definitely loving brown, and you've noticed recently I've bought quite a few neutrals and brown colors because I'm just getting really into it, and I just feel like it's so timeless. So there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting this far. What do you think of this bag? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Would you buy it yourself? Please let me know. Do you agree with me that they should have made this handle detachable, just so that if you wanted to break from it, you could? But yeah, anyway, I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.